Welcome, collectors. Thank you again for tuning into Diecast Emporium. In today's video, you're going to get a 3-for-1. In this edition, we're going to look at 3 of the 187 or HO scale models recently released by Diecast Masters for Caterpillar in HO scale. We'll look at the railroad excavator, we'll look at the log loader, and we'll look at the CAT CT681 cement mixer. So the first model that we'll take a look at is probably the most popular, and it's definitely been a commercial success without question. It's item number M323F. It's the railroad wheeled excavator. This thing is just cool. There's no other way around it. I like to try and be as unbiased as I can, but honestly, this thing rocks. So, it comes with 3 total attachments. You get a ballast tamper, which is currently affixed on the quick coupler right now. You get a standard bucket, and a railroad clamshell here, which does open and close. All of the attachments are plastic, as is the quick coupler. So with repeated use, you have to be careful so that you don't wear out and break the plastic quick coupler. The road tires are rubber, but what's really cool about this is, as it's obviously a railroad excavator, it features rail wheels. Say that 10 times fast. They lower, so if you have HO scale track, it actually fits and goes on the track. Some of the other working features, of course, are the standard functions of any excavator, such as it swinging 360 degrees, movements of the boom and stick, and the fact that you can hook the attachments on this bar right here when the machine is traveling on the road. This particular model, as well as the CT681, do not come with an operator, which is a welcome relief to most of us collectors. However, the log loader, as you'll see in a minute, unfortunately, does come with the operator permanently affixed in the cab. Before we move on to the next model, all of these are Highline series, so they come in the collectible tins. Here is the railroad wheeled excavator version, and they all feature high gloss pictures. And the specification details that we've all been accustomed to. If you'd like to read those, feel free to pause the video now. Let's take a look at the tin for the next model that we're going to look at. It's the CAT 972M wheel loader with log fork or milliard arrangement. As I just mentioned, this is the only model of the 3 that our friendly neighborhood operator Bob is not removable from without doing some custom modification to. And seasoned Caterpillar collectors will have seen this model before. The 972 was originally the 972K, produced by a different model manufacturer a handful of years ago, with a bucket on the front of it. Unfortunately, this model suffers some of the same restrictions that that model did, in that the lift height is very restrictive, as is some of the functions with the actual grapple on the front. But the grapple is die-cast metal instead of a plastic piece, so any pose that you want to set with it, it will stay in that position, and if you have HO logs, you can pose them inside the grapple and they will stay there. One of the other shortfalls about this model is the articulation joint is very shallow, so only a limited angle can be set there, particularly if you want to set it in the right direction. Also, the roof aerial or antenna is no longer on the 972M version as it was on the 972K. But other than that, if you are looking for a milliard arrangement loader, it does make a nice addition. And this particular vehicle retails for about $31 US, which is very, very reasonable. The excavator, on the other hand, retails for about $10 more. The last model that we'll take a look at is the CAT CT681 concrete mixer, item number 85512. This particular truck actually comes in a dump truck variation as well. There is another high gloss picture of it, and the specs on the back. Alright, so the big noticeable thing right off the bat, and again, we're all about improving things for the future here on this channel. We need mirrors on the truck. The model does not come with the side view mirrors, and it definitely takes away from the realism and the collectible value of the truck. But the cab is a die-cast component. The concrete drum does spin, and it is plastic. However, the frame of the truck, as well as the fender guards, that is die-cast metal. Moving towards the rear, the chute does move left to right, and this part of the chute, the little extension, you can either remove that or flip it up. The red chute extension is molded into the casting. You can't use that. It's just a nice accessory detail. As for the lift axle, it's permanently in the down position. You can't raise it up, again, without some custom modification. But one thing that this model does have going for it is the fact that they are very easy to disassemble. So if you want to repaint the cab or put the cab on perhaps a tractor frame, if you want to use it as a heavy haul tractor to haul around your lowboys, they are very easy to do that simply by undoing one screw. So there you go, guys. That is a quick review of the 3 187 scale cat models released by Diecast Masters this year in 2019. Certainly a welcome addition to the cat lineup. They're all very, very reasonably priced. Let me know down in the comments section below which of these 3 is your favorite, and perhaps what 187 scale model you would like to see replicated in the future. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.